Hey, my name is Dwayne, and it is my intention today to share with you some strategies on video marketing, on the production of videos and also the marketing of them. And we're going to finish up today with creating a YouTube channel, just so that you guys can see that it's really easy and you can upload videos really quickly. So, a little bit more about myself. I started in 1984 with video. Back in high school, we had a video production class. We worked hand in hand with our local cable TV company. This is when cable was being strung all around the United States, so it was really big. And we produced football games, basketball games. As high school kids, we'd go to the games and produce the whole thing with our truck and everything. It was a lot of fun. The highlight of my experience doing that was every Saturday night for 3 hours, we were live on TV, local cable TV, with our own local version of MTV. It was called Back Porch Video. So here's all these kids doing the lighting, the sound, the directing, being on air as video jockeys, and it was a great experience. And it has lived with me, and I've owned cameras and did video work ever since the high school days. And a couple years ago, when YouTube was getting really huge, I'm like, what is up with YouTube? And it's grown to be the second most used search engine, right behind Google, right? You probably know that. And I don't know the statistics, they're really staggering. There are, like, I have them somewhere in my notes here, like huge number of videos every day. Every minute there's like 24 hours of video being uploaded. It's crazy. Wow. Anyway, so why do we want to focus on video? Okay, we are all here today because we want to build relationships. We want to come here because we want to get that know, like, trust factor. And video is the absolute best way without being there face to face, so that you can create that user, that connection with people that are watching you via the internet or via their smartphone, which is still the internet. So 56% of internet traffic right now is video. So chances are, if someone's on the internet, they're watching a video. More than half of the people there. Now, video is great because you can put your best pitch in a video. You can practice many times, do as many retakes as it takes, but get your best pitch, and then boom, you put it up on your website, your blog, your Facebook, your Google Places, and there it is, 24/7. It's working for you. You've got a big smiley face. People are connecting with you through video. So, now, one of the things that you might want to consider is that if you're going to do business, and you guys have all done this, if you're going to do business with someone, most likely you're going to put their name in Google and hit enter and see what comes up. Wouldn't you rather have several videos of you with your best pitch there, talking about your product and service, so someone can go, oh, okay, this is who that person is, and really get a good feel for you instead of reading some random information that Google's going to serve up. So reputation management is huge. Now, it also builds you as an expert or an authority in the industry if you've got several videos talking about your product or service. So the question is, what do you put on your videos? And the most videos are going to be you in front of the camera. Okay, there are other alternatives, but that's the best video to put out there, is that you're speaking in front of the camera. Now, any industry, you're going to have frequently asked questions. There's going to be probably 10 or 12 frequently asked questions that you're going to get asked all the time. So that's where you start. And if you don't know what those are, just dig into Google and start doing your research, and you're going to come up with really good topics. Most likely someone's already written articles or blog posts or even done videos about them, so that's where you really want to start, is to answer the frequently asked questions. Now, you want to do your research, you want to rehearse, you want to be confident and competent when you get up in front of the video. Smile, have fun. If you can make them laugh, that's the best. Now, again, it helps you to focus on your branding of yourself as a product or service. It makes you credible, it makes you an authority. Now, the bottom line is, when you're creating content, you want to make it really helpful. You want to make it informative. You want to come across as good, valuable information. You don't want to waste your time with fluff. You want to have something that people go, oh, that's really good, so that you can really connect with people and help them. So, now one thing to note is that a lot of people will get on there and want to talk for 4, 5, 6 minutes about a topic. Keep in mind that the average time spent watching a video on YouTube is about 56 seconds. So if you're going to talk about a topic, it might be better to take 6 minutes of content and chop it up into short little segments instead of having one long video. That way, if they like you, they're going to keep watching the next and the next and the next. So, something to consider. Every video, you really need to have at the end of the video some type of call to action. What do you want them to do? Do you want them to call you, go to a website, go to a blog, watch another video? So really at the end of your video, as you're wrapping up, hey, check out this next video, boom. And you can even put a link in your YouTube channel to other videos, so it makes it really convenient for them. So for those that are camera shy, that do not like to be in front of the video, there's a lot of options. You can have slideshow type of videos, maybe have a photo that pops up and then you're talking, you're narrating slideshows, just good content, good information. And there are a lot of different softwares that are out there. Probably the most well-known software is called Camtasia, okay? It does cost $500 or $600, okay? There's an open source version of it. It's called Cam Studio. So if you just do a Google search for Cam Studio, it will, and the cool thing is you can create a box on your screen, hit start, and it'll start to record whatever's inside that box on your monitor, and then you hit stop, boom, you've got a video, whatever you were showing on your screen. Makes it really quick and easy to do that. Another software alternative is Jing, Jing.com, that will help you to record as well. Another option is to outsource it. Get professionals to do it for you. There's a lot of different sites, Elance, Odesk, even Fiverr, where you can find people to do narrations or create videos for you.
What's your site? What's your site?
Oh, dnetmarketing.com. I don't want to self-promote. Get out of here, Gary.
Myself, I asked.
Okay, production of the videos. There are a couple things you want to keep in mind. Number one is the setting, okay? How is the lighting? Okay, and here you've got dark spots, you've got bright spots. You want to make sure that you have good lighting if you're going to be talking. You don't want to be too dark. Especially with the lower end cameras, if it's dark, you've probably seen videos where you kind of see a blur where people's mouths are talking and you kind of look at it like, that's weird. So you want to have really good lighting when you're talking. You want to make sure the audio is clean. Who's ever listened to a video and you're kind of going, what? And you're like, next, you just click away right away. You want to have good, clean audio when you're recording the video. And you want to pay attention to background noise. Is there traffic outside? Are there fans buzzing? Is there the HVAC going so you hear the wind blowing? Are there kids? Are there dogs barking? These are all things to be attentive to because microphones are very sensitive. They're going to pick up all that. So you got to be really attentive when you got to okay, is there any sound? Because you may not hear it because you hear it all the time, but a camera's going to pick it up. So really pay attention to that. So the background, when you're talking, when you're doing your video, how is the background? This looks okay. It's kind of interesting. You want to make sure that it is a nice representation. You stage it nicely, okay? Clean the clutter off of the desk, right? Jillian, our organizer. Make it nice and pleasant so people will look at it like, what is that? You ever been distracted looking at, look at that, dirty laundry in the background there, It's like, make sure you look at what is behind you when you're recording a video. Okay, I'm going to talk about cameras. Now, who has a smartphone with a video camera on it? Okay, all right. So you have a camera that you can use to upload videos. Another alternative is a laptop. Who has a laptop with a camera on it? Okay, that's the majority of us. Who can afford 20 bucks for a camera? I was at Walmart last night, and the plug-in USB high-def cameras, 20 bucks to 80 bucks, okay? Wow. That's it. There is your camera for your production, okay? I'd probably spend the higher end $50 or $60 because the lower end ones, you're gonna get that blur. It's not gonna be real good, clean video or audio. So there you go, 50 bucks. You're gonna have a nice, good camera to plug into your laptop. So I use a camera that is similar. Who's heard of a flip before? Flip camera? Kodak has their own version. It's called a ZI-8. Has anyone ever heard of this before? Yes. Okay. I like this because it does have a chip, okay? So you can use up all your memory and then pop in a new chip and you've got as much memory as on the card available to you. And I like this camera as well is because it has an audio jack that you can plug in. So you can wire someone and still get good clean audio, and this is a high def camera. I mean, you can go online and get these for 80 bucks refurbished. I think it was about 120 brand new. Okay, high def camera. And if for a production of what you're gonna do, you're not doing network quality here. I'm not talking about anything network quality. I'm talking about getting something up on the internet that is a good presentation for you and your business. So you can get one of these refurbished, which means someone didn't like it, they sent it back. There's probably nothing wrong with it, they check it out. 80 bucks. This little tripod is a couple bucks, $2 or $3 for a tripod. A remote control is another $7 or $8, so less than $100, you got a high def camera that you're taking around with you if you want to go with this version. You know, I've taken it everywhere, skiing, hiking, biking. You know, it's a lot of fun to have a nice camera with you.
That's called a Flip?
This is called, well, Flip is another version. The cool thing about it is that, I didn't really highlight this, but with these cameras, is that it has a USB. So you're done recording, you plug it right into your computer.